Goodyear Tower, experimental 40 Mike Hotel. You want me to just stay on frequency on my taxi?
Paper.
Oh,
that's not 81 off Charlie, Goodyear Tower, runway 21, line up and wait.
Cessna 881 Alpha Charlie, line up and ready to take off.
Line up and wait.
Line up and wait.
Alright. But why do we have to wait? Is there someone still on the runway? Yes. Oh, right.
Experimental 40 Mike Hotel, you can taxi Alpha Brand 3. That's a 7 Mike Echo, left Alpha 5, going off.
Left Alpha 5, over to ground, 7 Mike Echo.
Right in the middle. Now we stop here? Yep.
Experimental 40 Mike
Stop
Hotel,
right here.
Goodyear Tower, you still with me?
And power 1000. Close your window. Oh yeah. Now we wait. He'll call us, right? We don't have
That's 1 Charlie, right close traffic, runway 21, clear for takeoff. Expect 360 at midfield.
And verify? Okay. Okay.
Clear for takeoff 881 Alpha Charlie, expect 360 midfield. Goodyear Tower, runway 502, holding short, runway 21, ready for departure.
4502, Goodyear Tower, runway 21, line up away.
Runway 21, line up away, runway 502.
Alright, airspace alive. Good. Looking for 55. Okay, rotate. Rotate. Good. He's going to give us a 360 midfield, so that means that we probably won't have to land. Okay.
Heel across departure, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 21, Gila crossing, morning 502. Goodyear Tower, runway 836, holding short 2 and Alpha 1 ready.
4836, Goodyear Tower, runway 21, line up away.
21, line up and away, runway 836.
Alright, we're 500 off the runway, so it's a good time for a base turn. Climb checklist. Okay, ground checklist. Yep. Flaps up, throttle full, mixture is set, yep. Instruments are good, and we're going to leave the landing light on. Okay.
4836, make right close traffic, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Close traffic, runway 21, clear for takeoff, runway 836.
Alright, go ahead and start your crosswind. To the right. Alright, this is good? Yeah. Level off? Level off. At 2,000. Okay. I'll power down a little. Yep. Alright. Make a turn to downwind. Now? Yep. And that jet is going to take off. And he's going to assign us a 360. Okay. So that'll be turn to the left, but wait for him to assign it. Corner of that building right there? Yep.
Yeah, 3895, Goodyear Tower, runway 21, line up away, traffic.
Just line up with that, that's a good distance from the runway. Which building? We're lined up with the runway. Okay, we're lined up right now.
Runway 21, continue, Shad holding in position is about 737.
Runway 21, continue, 881 Alpha Charlie. Would you like that 360 or just continue?
1 Charlie, you can either extend downwind for wake turbulence or continue at your discretion.
Oh,
We'll extend downwind, 881 Alpha Charlie.
Good. So we're going to keep on going all the way to the freeway. And it's for wake turbulence, because he's going to generate a lot of turbulence. Are we the one immediately after him? Yep. I'll find.
and I'm going to do this landing, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Goodyear 6, you want
So go straight ahead all the way to the freeway, turn left a little bit. There you go.
You can probably see my house from here.
Yep.
Where is it? Oh, it's somewhere there.
This one actually, base trench here, expression, KGYR turbulence, a Boeing 737 is departure over my 2-1 clear touch and go.
2-1 clear touch and go. We'll extend a little for wake turbulence and I go.
Air controls?
Controls.
Air controls.
All right. Okay, he's on the roll.
Yep, on the roll.
So,
I'm watching him.
I'm taking out a little bit of power. About 1700, flaps 10. Starting my base turn.
Oh, wow, that's steep.
And a visual reference out here. The mountain peak doesn't quite line up, so a little bit to the right of the mountain peak. That gets us lined up fairly perpendicular to the runway. All right, flaps 20, below 85.
That's much below 8.
Yep, and a good time to turn for final is when you can see the PAPI lights. So I just caught them out of the corner of my eye and I started my turn to final.
Wow, that was quick, that was so fast.
Yep.
4836 is number 2, Boeing assessed on a 1 and 1/2 mile final, runway 21 clear to land.
Alright,
Well, we have a lot of trim in. Fix that.
And, okay.
And we're high.
80.
Goodyear Tower, Twin Star 320, Alpha
put
Victor,
in a
hold
third
short
notch of
runway
flaps.
21 at Alpha 1 ready.
We're high and fast. So I'm going to take that out to idle. This is a strange pattern right now,
Yeah.
just because we had somebody in front of us. So I'm going to get back on glide slope. All I have to do is use less power. Here we go. And I'm going to put my power back in.
Okay, and you're looking at the 2-1.
I am looking at the 2-1. I'm actually aiming for the 1,000 footers. So I'm going to pull back my power a little bit. My aiming point is just below the 1,000 footer, so about 2 stripes back. And I want to enter between 61 and 65, right about there, over the threshold. I take out my power to idle, and let's see if I can hit those 1,000 footers. A little in front of them, that's okay. Flaps up immediately.
Flaps up, okay.
Line up a center line.
Power, right rudder.
Yep. And you know how to do this part.
Yep.
I have to adjust that trim a little. I like to trim when I'm on downwind.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna hang on to controls for a little while.
Yeah, sure.
And do the next one because I want to show you the proper procedure for a go around.
Okay.
But I like to trim when I'm in downwind because when you take out the power for the rest of the procedures, it puts you on a downward, like a descent, at about 500 feet per minute, which is perfect.
Plans 551 and around Boeing City Tower, hold short runway 21. Short 1, 551.
Okay.
All right, so we're at 500 feet above the runway. Flaps up, throttle full, mixture set. Engine instruments green. We're going to leave the landing lights on, and I'm a little bit off on my lineup. There it is fixed.
Okay, could you narrate this one then? Because I'm recording the audio as well.
Sure.
Then I can pair it together. And it should be like the whole...
No problem. All right, we're 700 AGL. Nobody's in front of us, so I'm going to start my right turn. And a good visual reference point are, you know, some of those mountains over there.
Left out 5,
These smaller mountains. That's a good target to aim at.
Alpha Rim 2, running 8.
And we're perpendicular to the runway right now.
Jet 320, Victor, straight out departure, runway 21 for length, cleared for takeoff.
I'm going to give it about 5 seconds and then start my downwind. Now we're at 2,000 feet, so that's traffic pattern altitude. I'm going to pull out a little power so that we stop climbing.
Runway 409, get to tower left traffic 210, report down one.
Left traffic 211, report down 194.
All right, right after this turn is a great place for a before landing checklist. So that starts with us. Seat back, seat belts, fuel selector on both, mixture set, autopilot is off, landing light is on. Okay. Now we just line up, see the corner of that building right there, these warehouses?
Yeah, the one behind, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
the white one?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a great target. That puts us just right about the right distance away from the runway. Now, any second now, he's going to give us landing clearance. We have a little gust out here.
Cessna 1 off Charlie, traffic departs, spread arrival, runway 21, clear touch go.
Runway 21, clear touch and go, 81 up Charlie.
My hands are getting sweaty. There we go. I flew with another guy that's a commercial pilot.
Yeah.
He always wears gloves, even in the summertime.
Got it.
And there's a 1-9er alpha, runway 21.
But it makes sense because it makes your hands slippery.
Alpha 4, clear for takeoff and then 551.
All right, so we're aligned with the 1,000 footers right now. That is when you would start your descent. So pull out 1,700, immediately put in flaps 10 below 110. And because we were trimmed properly, we're descending at about 400 feet per minute, which is fine. If I want to descend faster, pull out a little more power. Now, we don't have anybody in front of us right now, so it's very convenient because we can do our base turn whenever we want. Right here is a road, and there is a road. Good spot to do it between the two roads. And it's just based on personal preference. You can extend farther if you want a longer
Runway 46, straight out, departure,
final.
runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Runway 21.
But I don't necessarily want a longer one. I'll just do a normal one. All right. I can hear our speed getting a little low, so I'll check my RPMs. They're okay. Flaps 20 below 85. And I should be on glide slope, or at least close to it. Once these lights come into view, the PAPI lights, I'll start my turn.
There you go.
Oh, I'm high. So I'm going to take out a little bit of power on my turn. I'm going to keep an eye on my airspeed because I don't want that to get too low. This is a dangerous turn if your airspeed gets too low.
All right, we're about 75.
Yep. So anywhere, 70, 75, as long as you're above 65 in that turn, you'll be just fine. Okay, so we're coming in. Everything is looking good, but I'm going to make this one a go around anyway, just so you have the experience for it, because you need to act quick on the go around. So everything is looking good, and I'm going to get us close to the runway first, and then I'm going to abort our landing. So everything is great right now. In fact, that plane right there is going to wonder why we're going around, because everything is perfect. Now, a common thing to happen is when you get into ground effect, not being able to control your height. Sometimes you might end up doing this. If that happens, that's very bad.
Okay.
Because we'll come down hard.
RE 409, traffic will depart, freighter arrival, runway 21, clear to land.
So you just barely want to hear it so hard.
Yep. Got the first notch left.
Okay, just full power and
Going around 81 up Charlie. Behind 65501 and holding short of runway 21 at Alpha 1 ready.
And we take out the next notch of flaps.
Cessna 881 up Charlie, roger. Cessna 65501, Goodyear, tower left
And
turn
then we
on
gently
southeast, runway
take
21,
out the
clear
last
for
notch of
takeoff.
flaps. So,
Runway 21 clear for takeoff for southeast.
so you notice the very first thing that I did on go around, full power.
Yep.
Without hesitation. If I don't think something's going to go right, I don't give it a little bit of power. I just full power go around.
And you have to give it back pressure.
No, I have to give it forward pressure because we have full flaps in.
Oh yeah, right. I mean, you give it forward pressure.
Yep. So you take out that first notch of flaps immediately, and it's going to happen from time to time.
Goodyear Tower, Marty
But
4,
going around is always acceptable.
runway 21,
Okay.
Alpha 1, ready for departure.
All right.
Barney 450, Goodyear tower,
Line up a little bit.
21.
Hold short, runway 21, Barney 450.
So that was a lot of things to go through for landing, but you'll be doing this so often that it's going to become second nature for you.
Right.
Morning 841, Goodyear Tower.
There's somebody in front of us, but he's leaving the pattern.
Traffic 21 reporting downwind for 841.
So I'm going to go ahead and turn crosswind.
Goodyear Tower, Marty 852, have the gap. Information, requesting full stop.
Morning 852, Goodyear Tower, left traffic 21, report downwind.
I'm going to line up with my little mountains over here,
Left traffic.
the shorter ones. And I am already at pattern altitude.
Left traffic, runway 21, report downwind.
Traffic runway 21.
Give it about 5 seconds from the start of your turn, which is about now.
Wow. Crosswind is quite fast. Base is also so fast. I never realized. It's only a couple of seconds.
And ideally we want to be 2,000 feet and about 90 knots. So we're a little fast. I'm going to get us established on downwind and trimmed up properly. All right. Seat pack, seat belts, fuel selector on both. Mixture is set. Autopilot off. Landing lights on. I'm going to go ahead and give you your controls back.
Okay. My control.
Your controls. And we're slowing down a little bit, so you want to add just a little bit of power. And keep us lined up at the corner of that building.
Oh.
He's going to give us landing clearance in a second here. And you go ahead and respond to him. There's nobody in front of us, so he's just going to say clear to land. So you say, okay, cleared to land, runway 21.
Runway 21, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, Cessna 881 Alpha Charlie.
Yes. Good. All right, we're descending a little bit, so bring it back up. All right. And I'm going to let you take this one all the way in. I'll be on the controls with you in case anything goes wrong. If I say go around, then you immediately full power, yes. And then control the nose so that you don't lose too much airspeed.
We just crossed the numbers.
Yep. So it's when we cross the 1,000 footers, that's when you can pull out the power a little to about 1,700.
All right, power is out.
A little more.
Descending.
There you go. Flaps 10 below 110.
And immediate descent in.
Yep.
4409, Grandma.
Over the ground, have a good day,
Good.
9420.
Keep this descent in. And